Hey guys, I have more to say about this apartment. It's just a mess. Some things I'm about to show are just really been agitating to me, really have been weighing on me, and just, interfering with my work, interfering with my life and my cats, and other tenants in this apartment complex. Everybody's apartment is about the same. Nobody has cabinets today for some reason. I had a letter given to me by the office in my complex telling me that my building would be being worked on, and they gave that letter to us on the 1st of April. And it sounds like an April Fool's joke getting a letter like that from the office, which I was like, this better be a joke, but it wasn't. Um, so they proceed to come in about, I want to say April 3rd. Hey, wait, yeah, April 3rd. And they said they only anticipated a week. And I already knew that was some bull because I'm like, there's no way you have all these tenants over here in this one building and you think that it's going to take a week. No. Um, we're all on week 3. Okay, week 3. And they have my countertop looking like a whole hydraulics car show. They have sat on my furniture, which I'm slightly okay and I'm not okay with. Um, and another thing is they were putting their feet with their big boots on my kitchen chairs to step on my chairs and fix things on the ceiling or fix things that they couldn't reach, meaning that these workers did not have the equipment. They did not have any step stools. They did not have any ladders. They did not have anything but a few power tools. So my thing is, I have the glass running. My thing is, where did they hire these people from? Are they real contractors? Do they really know what they're doing? Or is this just a day labor job? Or is this just a few people you hired, off the street just to do your apartment's work? Because it just, nothing about this seems professional. Not even the contractor that was letting his people go into our units, unannounced. I woke up to people in my home and I'm just like, yeah, I knew this was happening, but I didn't hear a knock at the door. I didn't hear anything. They're just in my house. So I'm just like, okay, first day, it was loud, it was annoying. Power tools, they were in my room, tearing up this back wall, which I am going to show. They were in the bathroom, not really tearing anything apart, just kind of back and forth in there. So I couldn't go in there because the water was off. They turned the water off and they're like, well, we're giving you guys complimentary use of the clubhouse, of the facilities, and complimentary waters. I'm like, that's all you guys are going to offer us? We can't even, use the bathroom or cook in our own homes, but you're going to offer us to use the bathroom from the times of 9 o'clock. That's when the office people get there. 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And then you have the workers coming around 6 a.m. all the way till 6 p.m. Um, and my house is just open. Like, I'm sitting there locking it every single time because I don't like that when they leave my door open. I don't like that. And I've been walked in on, nude in my bathroom. I'm just like, dude, really? And he's like, well, to prevent things like that, you need to lock the door. Well, no, you need to use your five senses. If you can, you see that the light is on under the door. Can you see that? Can you hear that somebody might be using the restroom? Maybe. Um, Use some of your five senses, homie. You knew somebody was in the bathroom when you came in there. Like, stop playing. Um, just silly stuff. My carpet is stained, so now I'm gonna have to go get a steam cleaner, buy one or rent one. I don't know. I might just buy one just cause. If this is gonna happen more often times in this year, I'm gonna just buy one. Sorry, I'm like sliding down on my couch. Um, But it's just been a hindrance. It's just been an annoyance. It's just been all around inconsiderate. It's just rude. I've called the office at least twice to complain because I'm like, you're letting your people step on our chairs. You're letting your people do all this stuff in on our homes. I'm like, these people are representing of you guys because you hired them. Like, don't do that. And then she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. We got complaints from other tenants with the same thing, and we're dealing with this." And all of a sudden, there's new people because the old people that were here, the ones that didn't get the first batch of people that were hired for this job. Okay, so they're in my room. My kitchen chair is in my room. I see big steel toe boot kind of prints on my cushion on my chair. And I know it's the guy that's in my room fixing my back wall. I could tell by his make and model of his shoes and that chair that they connect. I could tell. I seen the bottom of the prints of his shoes. I was like, that matches them on my chair. And I told him, I was like, can you please not step on my chairs? That's not right. And he told me, he's like, well, I don't know who did it. And then he went out to the bathroom and this guy was fixing the bathroom. And he told the guy in the bathroom, oh, somebody's been stepping on their chairs, people's chairs and stuff. And he's like, oh, yeah, I know who that is. I'm going to get on him when I see him. I was like, can I talk to somebody, like, a boss or something like that? Oh, well, you're going to have to go outside and talk to the contractor. You know the guy with the collar? I'm like, the guy with the collar? Dude, I don't care who it is. You're stepping on my chairs. That's rude and wrong and inconsiderate. And just who raised y'all? For real. Who raised y'all? I know your mama didn't tell you could step on chairs. I know you didn't. I know your daddy didn't tell you could jump on the couch and act like a fool. I know they didn't. I'm sure they didn't. And don't do it in somebody else's home. Nonetheless, if you do it at your house, keep that over there. You jump on chairs and act like you want to, but don't do it in my house. That's rude and wrong. And I'm just like sitting there like, are they just blatantly up here trying to make me look stupid like I didn't see my own chair in my room? Because they like walked away from me after they're like, you gotta talk to the guy with the collar. I'm like, well, the guy with the collar isn't freaking around. He probably went on lunch or he went to go on a smoke break in his truck or something. Like, come on now. You know he's not around. So I come back because I left my house. I was like, I can't sleep. I can't eat my own stuff in my home. So I'm going to leave. So I left. I came back. I brought home like Culliver's. It's a restaurant. I brought that home. And there was two girls sitting on my dining room chairs. And I'm like thinking to myself, why are people sitting in my seats? Why? You guys are supposed to be working in here. And then on top of it, after they left, I noticed like waters and sodas and juices were gone. And I'm like, whoa, hold on. If you guys wanted something like that, ask. Ask. That's all it takes is to ask. I wouldn't have minded. About a pack of water is $3.95. I don't give a damn. I would have bought 4 of them just for y'all just to drink on when you came in. I would have bought y'all some soda if it was all that. But you guys are going into my personal stuff, my personal refrigerator. You're going into my personal stuff and grabbing whatever you feel like grabbing. If you didn't bring lunch for the job, my house is not a 24-hour diner for you to dip and dodge and do what you feel like. It's not. And I told the office, I said, you have some real, I don't know who you guys hired and where they're from, but I don't want them in my home again doing that. Like, I don't appreciate my stuff being gone. I turn around, I'm home, and I go on to grab a soda, and sodas are gone. Great. That's my money. That came out of my pocket to buy my groceries. Like, they could have asked. I wouldn't have minded. I wouldn't have said no. I would have been like, okay, cool, go ahead. I'm just that nice. But no, just to grab and take and, what if... I don't even know. I just know that's wrong. I can't stand this. There was boxes at the door this morning, and none of those boxes got used. My house was just open just because they wanted to come in and out. I don't know what they were looking at. I don't know the ETA of the time they're going to be done with this. I just wish they hired real contractors and stopped playing around with us, because this is just inconsiderate and stupid. And I even called the office asking. I'm like, Is there going to be a compensation on rent? Is something going to be happening? Because this is not cool. I'm like, you guys have had me and my kittens on our toes every day. My cats can't go free range in the house. They can't. When they're here, they have to be in my room with the doors shut. That sucks. That sucks for them. And they cry and get upset. I hate that. I walk out the door, they're upset because I have to shut it behind me. Yes, there's food and litter boxes in there. That's not the point. They still want to get out and stretch and pounce around this house. Go ahead. I have no problem. They have toys out there too. But my goodness, like you guys expect me to be 100% okay with this and no compensation, but my cats are going to have Homestuck syndrome because they've been under my bed every day of the week except for Saturdays and Sundays, it seems like, because and even those days they don't tell us like they're going to be off. They just don't show up. So I'm still in the house, like setting up everything for them to come, like moving my couch away from my wall, making sure the cats are in, my room, and making sure that there's floor space for them to move around. I do that every single day, and it only took me like twice. It took me the first week and last week to know that they don't come Saturday and Sunday. They don't have any notices. They don't give you any updates. They're just kind of very, you know. I'm just tired, guys. I'm tired. I'm just ready for them to stop. Like, just come in here and do what you gotta do and get out. Because I don't know where these cabinets are coming from. Where are they? All the way on the other side of the earth? Where did you order these cabinets from? Wish? Are they on a boat coming here? Like, the way that they're taking so long. I'm like, I want to put my counters up. I want to wash my dishes. I want to put my stuff back the way it was. I want to put my dishes away. You're forcing me to have my dishes on my counter and have my dirty dishes build up like crazy. Like, come on. Talking about complimentary waters and bathroom uses. Okay, let's get to the complimentary waters and the restroom abilities. Okay, so I go to the office to go use the bathroom because guess what? My water was off. My water was off from 5 a.m. all the way till 5 p.m. Okay, so I walk my ass up to the office, knock on the office door a couple times. They act like they don't want to answer or be bothered. So I keep knocking because I have to go regardless. You said I can use the restroom, so open up the door. So I knock on the door a couple more times. This lady comes up and she's like, yeah, can I help you? I was like, well, I'm in an apartment, blah, 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 blah. My unit is being fixed and I need to use the facilities. And she was just kind of like, she let me in, but she was just kind of like iffy about me. And I was like, I live here. You can look me up. I don't care. Call the number and you'll see my phone light up. I don't care. If you need validation, let me know. But move aside because I got to go to the restroom because y'all have my freaking house gummed up with everybody in it. So she let me use the bathroom and everything like that. And I left and I was just like, this is just not professional at all. And the funny thing is, it's just like, it's almost like they do it for laughs or they think it's funny because they don't answer the phone. They know exactly not to answer the phone because I've called a couple more times and they haven't answered the phone. They haven't answered anybody in my unit, actually. One guy, he said he left on vacation and they left his lights on all week. How cool is that? Like his light bill is about to be a hot mess when he gets it. And who's comping and paying for that? Nobody. It's just rude. And they have left lights on. They've left all lights on before. I came in and I'm like, the kitchen lights on, the bathroom lights on, the room lights is on. I'm just like, I'm just kind of confused. Like, where do you hire these people? Where do they come from? Are they qualified? Do they have any certificates of anything? Have they been to any schooling, any trade schools, anything in their background that they know how to fix anything? Because to me, it seems like you guys let a whole kindergarten class come in here and just tear up the damn wallpaper and do what they wanted to do. I could have done better. I'm to the point where, honestly, my back wall, I'm to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm going to take my ass to Lowe's and do a whole do it yourself project and paint and screw things back in, because I'm tired of looking at plugs out of the wall. I'm tired of looking at this walls covered up with tape and paint, thin paint at that. I'm I'm ready for somebody to fix my furnace, because they turned that furnace all the way up. Do you hear me when I say they turned it all the way up? I'm a woman and I love hot water, like boiling hot soup, ramen water. I love that. I love hot water. I love it. But you know what? That was like fire. As soon as I turned that on, I was screaming. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. That water was from the pits of damn hell. I, I don't know why they turned it up like that. And I'm gonna have to call them to turn it back down, because that's too high. You're gonna burn my skin off just being in the shower. And I only put the hot water on. I don't touch the cold dial. I'm not a cold shower taker. Never been that way. I just don't like the way it feels. Like, I mean, if I do like a face cleansing and I wash my face, yeah, I'll put cold water on my face to close my pores. That's a skin tip. Take it. But the cold water, closes your pores. That's great. But I mean, I love the hot water because it just feels amazing. After being sore all the time, my body hurts. Um, I have ankle issues. I have back issues, just growing pains and just sore all the time. It's just how I always am. But I love the hot water nonetheless. But that was like, that was like hellfire. I just couldn't do it. I can't do it. So they need to come turn that down. There's a lot of stuff they need to come and do, and I'm just the amount of stuff that's in here looks like it can be done in a matter of maybe 4 hours. 4 hours. It just seems like that. But they drag it through the whole day because they're working on maybe 4 units down where I'm at. 4, well, no, wait. 3 plus mine would make 4 units that they're working on all together. So my house is left open, and they're going from my house to the neighbor's house, to the next neighbor's house, to the other neighbor's house. And all these people are not wearing any masks. But they tell the tenants to wear it. And I'm like, they're in my house. Come on now. I'm over here with like I don't have it over here with me. But I have some 24-hour like Lysol kind of stuff. So I every time I leave a room when they're in here. And I've got my cats, they're meowing like crazy, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, babies, you can't come out, because y'all come out, you guys are going to be up under some kind of hidden spot in this house because you're scared, So I just wish they would be done. That's all I have to say about this. I'm sorry I drag it on so long, but it had to be said. And for the people that have customs coming, they're coming. Trust me, they are on their way. And I'm still taking customs, by the way. But yeah, I just caught up to my customs because it was bad when they were really working in here like crazy. It was bad. But they come here every day and kind of just tinker with stuff, and I have to keep like feeling like I have to stay in a room, and I can't leave my room until they're gone. So yeah, guys, this is just what I'm dealing with right now, and I wish they would be done because I'm ready to live my life again. Without having to look over our shoulders, and I say our because this whole unit has pretty much came together and has talked to each other. My neighbor has talked to me several times, like, girl, is it getting done up in there? Because mine is not done, and she's got kids, and I'm just like, ooh, I really feel bad because you really can't cook if your water's off, and you have kids, and that gets expensive, eating out and extra people, and it's a lot. It's a lot. I wish they would have given a voucher for like a hotel or some kind of thing like that, but it's an apartment complex. They don't really give that much damn about anybody. And I wish they would, because this is ridiculous. Because if it was their home, they would be pissed too. And getting tired of hearing corporate answers for everything is just very irritating in this process. And I'm just sharing what I'm going through. And I love you guys, and I'll be back on soon. Bye, guys. Okay, we're gonna start with the kitchen. So here is my turning off stuff. Here is my lovely countertop that they so destroyed. Saying that they're gonna bring a new one in. Look at this. My countertop should not have hydraulics. my dressers are falling apart. Just a hot mess. My dishwasher doesn't work. I still have dishes in there for some reason, but they turned it off. This is my water. Literally, is that enough to wash any dishes? Is that enough to even wash your ass? I mean, come on now. Like, it's just a hot mess. Sorry, my nails are everywhere. Okay, so they opened up my furnace, and my water is like burning my booty now because that water is hot. I don't know why they turned it up so high. I have to get somebody to turn it down because it is too high. Let me turn on. No, my nail's in the way. Let me turn on the light. And they fixed and patched this up. I don't know how they're gonna redo the walling, like the roofing like that. And with the counter, like it's separated. Like there's nails protruding out everywhere in the back of this. Like I said, it moves. It shouldn't move. They said that they're going to do something up here. I don't know what they're going to do with that. Supposedly we're supposed to do this side too. I really don't want to show that. I also have the roof that leads to the bathroom. They opened this up for some reason. And like I said, I don't know how they're going to get this effect back on here, because that's going to look off-putting if they don't put it back. And I think my back wall is the most ugliest thing. Like, this could have been easily painted over because they're already done in here technically. If you go to the roof up here, technically done. But you can see the tape that you used. And I can see a hole still there. No, that's actually a nail. I wish I could zoom in with camera. But that is a nail up there. And that's tape and putty. And when you come on down, it's some crazy-ish over here. No. But they had to open this up because my toilet is like literally where that hole is, right there, right here. So they had to rip that open. I'm scared to plug anything in that, because if that shocks me, I'm gonna be mad. Or dead. I don't know. Hopefully not. But just, this is disgusting. This is a terrible paint job. It's already cracking and crystallizing and, you know, coming off. It just looks like crap. I'm just like, what are we paying you for?